Today is Saturday, September 14th. It's 8:20 a.m. and I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Sprouts and shop for 24 items. I'm going to get $18.25 for 6.6 miles. I had the app on since 8 a.m. so for about 20 minutes, and I got a lot of offers that came in, but none of them were good. They were all, low dollars and high miles. You know the drill. It's decline, decline, decline. And this one finally came in, and I was like, wow, it looks really good as far as the money and the miles. I did not like the high number of items. I'm like, 24 items. That's going to take me, a minimum of a half an hour to 45 minutes. Just to shop for all those items, and I still don't know what they are, and hopefully they're not any of those stupid nutritional supplements. Those are really hard to find at Sprouts, and of course the deli is the worst. And I'm not going to my usual Sprouts market that I know really well. This particular one is over on Silverado Ranch Road and Maryland Parkway, and that particular Sprouts I've only gone to a handful of times. So the last time I was there, I remember I had to ask for help from some of the people that work there to find stuff, and even they didn't know where things were. So they don't have even the best employees there. When I asked for help at the one near my house, man, they know where everything is. They're like the super geniuses of organization at that Sprouts. So but maybe the times that I went to the one I'm going to now, maybe I just got somebody who just was new. It's always hard to know. But I'm just going to take my time. I'm not in any mood to be stressed out. So I'm just going to take my time and let the chips fall where they may. All right, let's take a look at what I'm shopping for. So some Thomas's English muffins, sourdough bread. Oh, one of those pre-made meals. They never have the pre-made meals. That's 2 pre-made meals that they want that I can almost guarantee you they're not going to have. I end up just circling and circling that stupid pre-made food area, and I never find any of the ones they're looking for, especially if it's fish related. Bacon, butter, dark chocolate, protein bar. Oh god, a lot of things I've never even seen before. Another protein bar. Those stupid lollipop sodas or olipop sodas. They want a ton of those. Parsnip, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. I can't believe it. They had both of the meals. I'm shocked. Well, that was a very long and painful experience. The items that they wanted in regards to the protein bars, they didn't have either one. And I spent a lot of time trying to find those darn protein bars, and I was wasting my time. I got this offer. When did I first get this offer? I feel like I've been here a long time. I first got this offer at 8:14, and it is now 9:56. So 30, still it's about 45 minutes I was in there. It seems so much longer. Painful. Oh man. So where the heck am I going? Okay, it's telling me 6 minutes, 3.1 miles to the destination. And I believe I'm going to a house. There's no gate code and it's a leave at the door. The biggest surprise was that they actually had the pre-made meals for the customer. They never have the pre-made. Every time they want something, I go and they don't have it. But they did, so that was a relief. And I just kept spacing out when it came to like the produce. Like they wanted all this different organic berries and stuff. And every time I would grab a couple of the berries, I thought I was done, and I started heading off to another part of the store. And I'd be, wait a minute, I think there's other produce I need to get. And sure enough, there was more berries, like strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. There was something else I had to get, and I had to make a U-turn and head back. So I hit like all corner points of the store, and I think what made it really difficult for me was that the layout of that store is the reversed version of the store I always go to. So when I first walked in the door, if I walked in the door of the one I'm used to, the bread is on the right when I first walk in, and on this one, it's on the left side of the store, so it's at the very end. So instead of me where I would normally pick up the bread first when I walk in the store, it was the last thing I would pick up. So it was a reverse floor plan, and it made it like my brain was like melting down. I was like, okay, well, don't panic. We're just gonna go real slow. And yeah, so but I found everything. Like I knew where everything was once I got to that section. So that wasn't what the issue was. It was just getting used to the fact that I was doing everything ass backwards to get it done. So that's what made it hard. And then when I went to go check out, normally, or the last time I was there, it was always Uber Eats, and I could use the self-checkout, but because it was DoorDash, it said I had to use the cash register. But it didn't look like any cash registers were open from where I could see. So I just went to the self-checkout, and the lady tells me, I talked to her, and she's like, oh no, you have to use the register. There's one open at the very far end. So I went all the way to the far end, and then there was those people that you probably saw in the previous clip, and they were having the longest conversation about being from Iowa, and somebody went to high school with Johnny Depp, and oh my gosh. I think they seemed like they were like people that had just arrived here in Vegas, and they were trying to get their bearings and be sociable and get to know the neighborhood. So I just had to be real patient, and so I was, and yeah, I got the hell out of there. So 2 more minutes, 1.4 miles. Saw all those sodas that I got. Well, brace yourself. Each one of those cans of soda costs $2 to $4 a can. That's right, $2 to $4 a can for that probiotic soda. That is insane. Only one of the cans was $4. All the other one, I don't know which one it was that was $4, but all the other ones were $2. I'd never pay $2 for a can of soda. That is crazy. I guess the most I would pay maybe $1. I guess $1. I guess. Although when you go to a fast food place and you order a large drink, it's usually $1 something. But that's a much bigger drink that you get. You get this huge drink, and but whatever. I guess there's something special in it that makes it worth it, I guess. Cross traffic does not stop. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm looking to make sure nobody runs me over. Okay, I'm going. It's gonna be this next street coming up, and I think it's on the left-hand side. Let me brace myself for the address. Okay, I got the address. Oh boy, let's hope it's an easy drop off and no drama. Rich people. I think I've been to this house before. Yeah, I've been to this house. This is the house with the rod gate. It's like a little castle.
They added the following instructions.
Yeah, I've been here.
Leave at my door.
All right, let's do this. shouldn't have accepted this offer, but it was just too tempting. From DoorDash, go to Vons and shop for 2 different people for a total of 40 items. I'm gonna get $16.25 to drive 4.2 miles. I must be insane. I had a hard time resisting it because the miles are so low and it's gonna take me back to near where I live. So it's gonna be a win-win. The only thing that isn't a win is the total number of items. That is a hell of a lot of items. That's 20 items a person. And I don't even know if they're all gonna be, if I'm gonna be able to easily keep them organized inside of the shopping cart. That's gonna be a real challenge. I guess I'm gonna have to use the bottom of the cart as well as the top of the cart in order to keep it organized. What I'm shopping for here, it is gonna be a real doozy. Avocados. Okay, I can do avocados. And a banana. I don't know what side I should park on. I don't remember which side the produce is on. Is it on the right side or the left side? I think it's on the left side. So I'm gonna go to the left side. I'm gonna keep driving. Hopefully these people don't suddenly cross the road. Lemons, nectarines, green onions. There's a parking spot just right here next to the cart return. Whew. It's gonna be a while for us to go through this list. Dragon fruit, green onions, fruit roll, cilantro, asparagus, bacon, muffins, coffee filters, Chick-fil-A sauce, Signature Select honey roasted peanuts, but there's a picture of honey instead of peanuts. That's a mistake. Fritos, Lay's chips, one case of water. Okay, so one horrible thing. Crackers and cheese. 3 gallons of drinking water. Great. Grapefruit juice. A cheese pizza. High C, apple juice, milk. God, this list is long. Milk, eggs. We reached the bottom. And Lay's honey butter potato chips. Well, I've never heard of honey butter potato chips. Let's do it. Two more items to go. I feel like I've been here my whole life, and this has been very unpleasant. That place was a war zone. There were so many people in that store, and nobody wanted to be there. And I got cut off at least 3 times where I almost crashed into somebody. I had people blocking the aisles, having friendly conversations with each other. I had to go back multiple times to the section with the fruit juice because I kept forgetting to get another item that was in that section. The aisles were not labeled right half of the time, but the other half of the time the aisles were labeled correctly. I had one guy get pissed off at me because I cut him off when I exited the aisle. I have a person behind me backing up at the same time as me. Man, what a day. This one shouldn't have been this complicated, but all kinds of bullshit happened, and I don't know exactly why. I can't explain why, but I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's just really crowded right now, and there's just a lot of people in the store. Now I got this joker in front of me riding his bicycle in front of me, going super slow. Oh, I don't even know what to do about any of it. Just keep going. That's all I can say. Just keep going, and this moment will be gone and in the past, and I won't even have to be upset about it anymore because it'll be a distant memory. We're going just 1 minute from here, 0.6 miles. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. Here in the neighborhood, just around the corner here. It was really close. I almost missed it because I had to close the app to see which order I was delivering. And then I almost missed my turn. Oh, look, little kids playing in the street. How special. How special. Great parenting. Let's put everybody in the street. And oh, they're so friendly, they waved. How courteous. Well, let's see what house it is. It looks like it's this one right here where the zooming, grooming people are. I'll just go into their driveway. All right. That was delivered, and of course it was really awkward. I turned into the guy's driveway, and the moment I turned into the driveway, this lady just crossed in front of me. She got scared. She thought I was gonna run her down. It's like, no girl, I ain't running you down, not today. I ain't got no time for no funny business. And yeah, the owner of the house came out. And I said hello, and he totally ignored me. He looked like he was really pissed off, like he's been having a bad week, just like all the rest of us. And so he just ignored me, and I had to turn into his driveway because there was like a grooming truck right there, and then his trash cans were there, and then he was taking in his trash cans while I was delivering the groceries. And yeah. I'm sure he was irritated. First, I'm sure he thought, who are you pulling into my driveway? I'm like, I'm pulling into that driveway. I'm sorry. I am not going to park behind that grooming truck and have to walk extra far because you don't want a stranger's tires on your driveway. I'm not. And now, if it had been a fancy driveway, you know those ones that are like with all that fancy brick, and you can tell they try to keep it clean, it'd be different. It's just one of those regular ones. It had tons of tire marks on it. So it didn't matter if one more car rolled on it. Ugh, people, man. Next up, 5 minutes away, 2.1 miles. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. The good news is that I've made at least over $30 by now, and I'm only gonna have, it looks like about 11 or 12 miles on the car, so that's that's a rare moment. Usually I'm at least over half, and then I gotta drive home. So it's helping with the miles, but time-wise, I'm sure I'm not doing good for hourly rate. But yeah, what can you do? You have to pick and choose your offers based on the pluses and the minuses. So the pluses outweighed the minuses, but if I had to go back in time, I probably wouldn't have taken this offer, just because of the level of irritation that I got dealing with the crowds at the Vaughn's grocery store. The people were getting on my last nerve, and it had to do with just how many people were in there. It was just so crowded that it was just stressing me out. Oh God, and I'm supposed to sign up with Costco and get a Costco membership, and I hate Costco because it's so damn crowded and there's so many people in there. It really stresses me out. So now I'm starting to second guess myself whether or not I should cancel my Sam's Club membership and get a Costco membership, because Sam's Club isn't that crowded, but Costco, man, it is a total shit show. All right, I am turning into this fantastic neighborhood. I'm so happy it doesn't have a gate or a gate code, so that's another perk. I'm gonna be making a right up here at the next turn, and let's look at the address. All right, I got the last 3 digits inputted into my brain, and I'll just look for those last 3 digits of the house. It's gonna be on the left. Somebody's backing out of their driveway at the worst possible time, because I need to come over here. I'm not gonna turn into their driveway because there's parking. I can just parallel park next to their driveway and be done with it. All right, I'm gonna drop this crap off. All right, well, we got that all delivered, and I don't think I had any problems delivering it. It is 10:09 a.m. When did I first receive that offer is the big question. When did I first receive this offer? 9:05. So it took me about an hour to complete that offer. So I got a grand total of $16 and change for an hour's worth of work. That one was not worth it. Not for the aggravation, not for the amount of time it took, only for the miles. That was only worth it for the miles. So, Toyota Prius, this is for you. Time is 11:36 a.m. and I got something from Uber Eats. It is to go to Carmine's Pizza Kitchen, and it is, I'm going to be getting $11.41 for 2.5 miles. Didn't get anything for the longest time. I was like, what is happening? And I was like, I guess all I'm going to make is just a little bit of money today, so I guess I'll just turn off the app. But I just persevered. I said, just leave the app on. I was watching YouTube videos, watching other YouTube drivers doing deliveries just for fun. And this one came in, so I was like, all right, well, it's a decent amount of money for a little bit of miles. So the only thing I don't like about this pizza place is that they take such a long time to give me the food. Most of the time the food isn't ready, so that's the only thing I don't like. But I'm just taking my time, and when I get it, I get it. Hello, hi, picking up for Tom? Yeah, for Tom? Okay. Uber Eats, $6.63 for 6 miles. No. The lady kind of threw me off. She was asking me, oh, do you want some extra pepper or cheese? And I'm like, I don't know. This is just an Uber Eats. And then she realized, I'm just picking up on delivery driver. She's like, I'll just throw it in anyway. I said, all right, that sounds good. So, because the customer didn't message me saying they want anything extra, so I didn't ask them for anything extra, but they put it in anyway. And I didn't have to wait that long after all. So it was a good pickup. There were no problems. And now I just have to head on over 2.5 miles to a house, and it's a leave at the door. It's be really busy right now. I keep getting offers, and I just left the restaurant and I have 6 more minutes to go. Normally they don't start throwing offers at me on Uber Eats until I'm close to the drop-off, so people must be in a spending mood. The temperature right now is 94 degrees. It's not that hot right now. And I've only put 15 miles on the car so far, so I'm doing really good, but time-wise I'm doing terrible. It's 11:42 a.m., so it's getting late for me. I don't usually like to work past 11 o'clock, so I don't even know what the heck I'm doing out here. I guess I'm out here because I made Uber Eats $9.03, 10.8 miles. No. I guess I'm out here because I've made such a small amount of money this week. Like, my goal was to make $300 this week, but I'm doubtful I'm even gonna make $200 this week because of the dog and all the issues with my teeth and everything else. So next week may not even be any better. I have my official dental appointment next week on, I think, Thursday, to have my crown put in. But that's at 11, so hopefully that doesn't affect anything as far as making the money. But yeah, this is the first week where this is probably the smallest amount of money this week that I've made in a long time. And it had nothing to do with how busy or how slow it's been. It just had to do with my availability. I haven't had any time to work. And then of course I didn't feel good from the stress of the darn dog. And then we had a smoke from the fires from California come into Vegas, and I don't work when there's smoke in the air because it's bad for my breathing. So I had to skip that particular day. So there's been a lot of different things that have happened that have really thrown this week for a loop. But you know what? There's always gonna be another week to make money. So it's all good. All right, we're turning into the community here, and it's gonna be coming up on the right-hand side. I gotta make sure I get the right address. Oh, I think this is the guy that I helped put solar salt in his water softener. Yeah, I remember this house. The guy was was he elderly? Yeah, he was elderly, and he needed help with somebody putting solar salt in his water softener. Here he is again. DoorDash, go to Starbucks, $4.30 for 5.3 miles. No. Yeah, it's almost noon, so if I make it back home, this is gonna be it. If you're seeing all kinds of numbers around me, you'll know this is the end of the video and you know how much money I made and all the details. But if you're not seeing any numbers, then the video is gonna continue and you're gonna see another delivery. It's gonna be one or the other. And yeah, this day is just like a whatever. I have reset my mood, so I feel just fine now. I had some cheese and crackers at home and a homemade granola bar. I watched some TV. I was home probably for about at least for 45 minutes. I was at home just relaxing. So it totally released the angst that I was having from that Vaughn's grocery delivery. So that's now into the past. But yeah, I don't know if anything else is going to come in. $7.02 for 12 miles. Nope. Yeah, I don't know if anything else is going to come in. Oh, this is a fresh green. This lady just pressed the crosswalk button. So I'm going to be here for at least the next 30 seconds. Well, that's the same offer that just came in. $7.02 and too many miles. Yeah. The weather's beautiful today. It's a nice day just to lounge at home and relax. So I don't mind if I don't get anything else. And yeah, lately I haven't been accepting any offers unless they're at least $10. I've kind of gotten sick and tired of taking these smaller offers, even though, you know, they do add up quick. Like if you can get offers done, you know, like 15-20 minutes each one, and it's like $6 or $7 for that offer, that adds up real quick. You usually end up with about $20, you know, $20 an hour. So it's the equivalent to getting a big one. $6 and a penny for 5 miles Uber Eats. No. Yeah, so those do sometimes work out. $2.15 for 3.5 miles. No. So I should you know, I should take those ones, but I get tired of taking smaller offers when I don't know how long it's going to take to pick up the orders. So I think I just decided that, you know, for right now, I'm just going to just take the $10 ones, and that way if I get delayed or if there's something frustrating, at least I'm getting that money that I'm getting, unlike the other ones, you know, where I accept like a $5 offer and I'm sitting there for 15 minutes waiting to get the darn food order, and then I'm driving after that and it takes a total of about 20-30 minutes to get $5. That's the main reason why I gave up on those under $10 offers, at least for now. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow on Sunday as I try to get closer to $300 in my dreams.